Welcome, I'm Sustainable Weight Loss Coach Stavros, and in today's video I will talk about how to start a walking program that you stick with for life. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a 27-year veteran of the weight loss field and the creator of the Simple Way to Vibrant Health system. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a video. Before I get into how to start a walking program, let me first give you some of the benefits of walking regularly. Walking is not just about burning calories, keeping the heart and lungs strong, and the vascular system healthy. Walking is an essential activity for the maintenance of healthy joints too. Did you know that walking is vital for the lubrication of your knees? For example, did you know that your knees don't have a blood supply? Do you know how your knees get the nutrients they need to stay healthy? A movement like walking. As you walk and you swing your leg forward, that creates a vacuum in your knee, and that pulls in liquid that helps lubricate the joint and also provide the nourishment that the cartilage in your knees need to stay healthy. One reason people have so many joint problems is that we don't walk nearly as much as we used to. Humans are designed to walk. The question I get asked a lot is, how fast should I walk, or where should my heart rate be? The answer is, don't worry about either of those two things. Just walk at a pace you're comfortable. As long as you're walking at any pace and you get your heart rate a little higher than normal, you get all the benefits. The only time you need to worry about your heart rate is if you're training for some specific sport and you need to improve your cardiovascular fitness so you can run faster and further. If you're just walking for your health, none of those things matter. In Greece, most people walked at a very slow pace and they still got all the benefits from walking. So now that you know all the major benefits of walking, let's talk about what is the best way to start a walking program. So, what is the best way to start a walking program so you stick with it for life? Because remember, consistency is the key to results. The best way to start a walking program is through small, very easy to take actions. The reason for that is because you want to make your walking routine so easy that you will have a hard time coming up with excuses not to do it. So, in the beginning, my recommendation is to start with walking 1 to 5 minutes, 3 to 5 days per week. That's it. You can walk more if you like, but it is very important that you always finish at a point that you still want to walk more. Because the walking routine is so short, you have more options as to when to do it. You can walk first thing in the morning, you can walk at your lunchtime, or when you first get home after work. Now, if you do it after work, it is very important that you do it as soon as you get home before you eat dinner. You don't need to wear anything special in order to walk. Just walk with whatever clothes and shoes you have. Obviously, try to wear flat shoes, not high heels. Here I would like to answer one of the most popular questions I get asked whenever people hear my walking recommendations. One of the most popular questions I get asked is this: is 1 to 5 minutes of walking going to get me any benefits? The short answer is yes. For most people over the age of 30 will have some benefits. Obviously, walking for 20 or 30 minutes, you will get more benefits than walking for only 1 to 5 minutes. However, the first goal of a walking program is not benefits, but to develop the habit of walking. By only having to do 1 to 5 minutes, you are more likely to stay consistent with your routine, and consistency is how you develop new habitual behaviors. Once you develop the habit of walking, then you can start increasing the amount that you walk so you can get more benefits and faster benefits. It is essential that if you're not used to walking regularly, that you start with 1 to 5 minutes of walking, and here's why. If let's say you had to walk for at least 20 or 30 minutes, like many fitness professionals recommend, and you got home from work and you're tired, what is the chance of you getting out there and walking for 20 or 30 minutes? Not very good. On the other hand, if you only had to walk for 1 to 5 minutes, what is the chance of you doing that? I bet much better. In the beginning of a walking program, I don't care how much you walk. All I care is that you walk consistently 3 to 5 times per week. Once you get into the habit of walking, you will find yourself walking much longer than 1 to 5 minutes. The key is to let it happen naturally. Don't force it. Eventually, you will find yourself walking for 20 and 30 minutes naturally without even trying. One more thing I want to say here is that even when you start walking for 20 and 30 minutes, the goal remains 1 to 5 minutes. Everything more than that is optional. By the way, walking for 20 minutes straight or walking 2 times per day for 10 minutes each time pretty much get the same benefits. So if you're a very busy person, keep your walks short, but walk more often. Let me tell you a story that perfectly demonstrates the power of small steps. As you probably already know, flossing is very good for your gums and teeth, and yet most people have a hard time flossing regularly, although it only takes a few minutes. I used to be one of those people. I would go to my dentist for my regular cleanup. He would tell me that I don't floss enough, and he would give me all the reasons why I should be flossing regularly, like I did not know them. I would always leave the dentist's office feeling motivated, and I would floss regularly for a week or two, and before I knew it, I would stop. It went like this for years, and I was getting very angry at myself, because how can I expect to get people to exercise regularly when I couldn't even get myself to floss regularly? Flossing took a lot less time than exercising. That is when I decided to learn everything I could about habits and how to develop them. That is when I came across the Kaizen method, which is basically a simple method of how to make permanent changes in your life through small steps. My whole approach to sustainable weight loss, by the way, is based on the Kaizen approach. So I decided to try the small steps approach with flossing. So I made it my goal to floss 1 tooth every night. When I told my dentist what I was doing, his reaction was that would not help much with cleaning my teeth, and I said to him that I knew that, but my initial goal was not to clean my teeth, but to develop the habit of picking up the string every night. By making the action so ridiculously easy, I could not talk myself out of it. Over time, I found myself flossing more and more teeth without even trying. And within 2 months, I was pretty much flossing every tooth. And I got to that point without much effort. It has been over 15 years since that simple experiment, and flossing is still part of my regular routine. Basically, we want to try to do the same thing with walking. We want to get to the point that you walking is part of your everyday life, and you don't even need to think to get yourself to walk. By only asking you to walk for 1 to 5 minutes, it will be a lot easier for you to stay consistent with walking, and that will help you make walking a habitual behavior. And over time, you will find yourself walking a lot more and a lot longer, but without having to try and without needing motivation. Remember, consistency is the key to results. Early this year, I had organized a walking challenge, but because of COVID-19, I ended up canceling it. I will be organizing another walking challenge sometimes in the beginning of September, and I hope everyone joins. I will be sending out an announcement as soon as I have an exact date, so look for it. If you'd like to get on my mailing list so you can get the announcement, send me an email. I've included my email in the description of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, hit the like button to let me know that you enjoyed it. Comment below if you want me to cover something specific. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button below so you never miss a video. Also, I would greatly appreciate it if you share this video with your family and friends to help me spread the truth on how sustainable weight loss and good health can be achieved. Thank you.